Hi everyone. So we will discuss about if-else statement today. If-else statement is used when a different sequence of instruction is to be executed depending on the logical value. Nothing but what? One or zero. Nothing but true or false of a condition evaluated. So we'll see the syntax. So syntax looks like this. If is a keyword, again you have to check the condition. Again you can write how many statements you want it, as long as it is left to you how many you want it. You can able to write the statements with indentation. And else, this is a part of this. And else condition, if this statement is not true, nothing but if the statement, if condition, this is the condition, you can able to see here. So let me draw this so that, okay, now see, this is the condition actually. So if this condition is true, automatically it will going to execute the statement number one like this. Like this, it will going to execute. So if the condition is false, nothing but what exactly that is zero. If condition is false, the condition is false, automatically what happens, basically it will go to the else part, and whatever the statements are there, those statements will be executed. So we'll see the complete syntax. Again, further you can able to see statement number two like this. And further, if you want it, you can able to write the code, no problem in this. Again, as like that, so here also we have a statement like that, multiple statements you can able to give, that is block of statement. So this is an if condition, you can see this one. So this is an if condition. Here, if the condition is true, automatically we have brought two statements here, block of statements. Here, so only one single statement is there. So after else, only one single statement is there. But here it's a block of statements are there, two statements for this particular condition. True means two statements will go to be executed, and indentation is must here. Again, else part, again statement number three, again statement of number four, as well as rest of code. If this statement, if this condition here, if the condition is false, automatically it will put the else part here, and these statements will be executed three and four. After that, it will be executed rest of the code. And further, we'll go to write the code on this. We'll see that. So here, what I will do, I will going to take the input and I will assign the input to particular variable. From that variable, I will going to do this if else statement. Now, what I will do, I will take one value that is a. So a is equal to, so int, I will want to make it numbers. That's the reason why. So that is type conversion I am doing here. Now input again here. What I will do, enter enter the value of t. Okay, so I will take one value. So now just we will go to run it. Okay, you can able to see it's working. Input is working here, and whatever the value we will going to provide, that value will be integer value because of type conversion. You can see this int. So because of this type conversion, so it is working like that. And that whatever the value you will go to get it, the entire value will be assigned to a. This one we know that. Now what I will do, I will take the if statement. If is a keyword, and here I will want to put the condition in such a way that a is greater than, let's take a is greater than some value, something like you take it as 5. Okay, that's fine. And now we have to do the indentation. This is actually a parent here, so when you indentation is very very important. See what I'm doing, 1 2 3 4 spaces is required always. Okay, print. So I will say if I enter the value greater than 5, then I have to say a is greater than, sorry, than 5. That's it. So what I'm saying, if I enter the value of a more than 5, then it will say that a is greater than 5. Nothing but what is that? Whatever the value a value that is greater than 5. And I will go to the else part here. If you want it, you can able to write one more statement, allow whatever you want it. Multiple statement. If you want it, you can able to write something like print, something like you can say here very clearly a is greater, like multiple statements you can able to provide, no problem with that. And now I will go to the else part. If it is wrong, if the expression is wrong, a is greater than 5, you can able to see here a is greater than 5. If this expression is wrong, I have to go to the else part, and the rest of the else part I will go to execute. So that's why else is also keyword here. Okay, so indentation is very very important. And so straight to if, nothing more vertically we have to write it. And now see here, what I will do here, I will go to print one more statement, print. So what I will go to say, so if it is less than 5, okay, if it is less than 5, then we will go to say 5 is greater. Suppose if I enter the value, a value is 2, then actually 2 is greater than 5, actually it's false, then I will go to say 5 is greater. Okay, that's it, 5 is like that. If greater than, if you want it greater than a, like that, whatever value you want it, so you can write like that. And here I will go to say clearly 5 is greater, something like print 5 is greater. So that's it. So entire our coding part is done. Now we'll go to take the input and we will see. So if you wanted one more statement, if you wanted, you can able to see. If I write below the print with the indentation, automatically this complete block is belongs to else part, and this complete block is belongs to if part, like that. So now what I will do here, I will want to write one more statement, print. Here I will say something like rest of. So this is nothing but what exactly I'm saying here. See, after completing all this particular piece of code, so it will go to the else part here. It will go to the else part and it will go to execute that part. After finishing all this, and finally it will go to execute this one, nothing but totally independent to this particular parent and this else part. Okay, let me execute this. Let's take a value is 10 and enter. I will provide a value 10. So now you can able to see a is greater than 5. Again we are getting that a is greater. See, this part is executed already. You can see this part is executed, and no need to go to the else part because this else part is also belongs to if. So that is the reason why directly it will come out of the else part and it will go to print rest of the code. Suppose if I take, I will go to rerun this. So suppose I will go to give you a value something like a value is something like 3. Then you can see. So 5 is greater than a. So a value is actually 3 and 5 is greater like that. And below the code also it is executed like that. Your if else part will going to work. So further if you want to know about this, I will going to show you. See, because see here a value have taken 3. 3 is greater than 5. Actually it's a pass condition. Directly it will go here and it will go to execute this statement and this statement. But if you go back, I have taken this one. If a value is 10, that time what happens directly it will go here and it will go to execute two statements. After that, it will not going to execute the else part, but it will going to execute this. That is what exactly we saw. So this is all about if else. Thank you very much.